Yep, okay. Oh, God.
Well, title of this video, I'm sure I've titled it in some way that's pretty explanatory as to what the video's about. I am retiring, resigning, quitting, whatever you want to call it. I like resigning. Resigning sounds nice. Sounds like dignity and stuff, you know. Dignified, I guess. I'm resigning from Rhok. I don't work for Rhok anymore. So why, Jake? What's going on? What happened? What's the deal? Well, first, I just want to say a few things about Rhok and kind of their defense, I guess, because I'm quitting. That doesn't sound good, you know. Rhok makes some solid stuff. From working with Rhok, I can see where they constantly were trying to adjust things, make things better and better and better. You know, the owner is all about trying to make the product as best as he can. I can tell you, every time I got a new shipment of Rhok jeans in, they were tweaked and adjusted just slightly to try to make them better and better. And you know, I'm wearing a Rhok helmet right now, so clearly I trust the stuff. I've seen not only other testimonies, but I believe it for myself to be a good product. And I feel like that's going to continue to be the case with Rhok throughout the future from what I've seen from them. So I don't want to disencourage anybody from not supporting that product. I think it is a good product. I mean, shit, there's countless videos online and other well-known motovloggers, Chase on Two Wheels, for instance, you know, who've gone down in a pair of Rhok jeans and come out pretty good. My reasons for quitting are basically personal. It has to do with me and my relationship with the guy who runs the company. Again, I think he runs the company just great. I think he's a good guy. My reasons for not wanting to work with him or for Rhok anymore are just due to personal issues between me and him. I know this will annoy a lot of you guys, but that's as much as getting into it as I'm going to, just out of respect for the company that, you know, put food on the table for me for a good while, and we did well together, you know. I don't want to try to, you know what I'm saying, right? I apologize for anybody that was stuck in a weird lingo while I was out of town. For those of you who don't know, don't keep up with Facebook and stuff, I was actually out of town for like 2 weeks. Any weird exchanges or returns that were happening in that time got stuck in a weird loop. I tried to avoid that, but it was sort of an inevitability. And I know some people are like going, "Where's my stuff? What's going on?" It's your exchanges and stuff. And don't worry, I've gotten all that information passed on to the owner. And you should be getting refunds. I'm not going to do any of the exchange just because I'm not dealing with it anymore. And of course, with that Force Rider, I'm going to stop doing them as well. The RMC thing, Blue Rock Moto Crew. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was, I don't know if the owner's going to continue that on with other people, but it was sort of dying anyway. More than half the people in it were either MIA, just stopped making videos, stopped even talking to us, or quit the group. We'll make some other kind of crew or group. You know, everyone really seemed to like that and support that. I've been talking to like Fire Guy about it, and me and him are definitely going to end up with some sort of, you know, group again, because everyone seemed to enjoy the whole motovloggers supporting other motovloggers and this sort of group thing. But again, as far as the reasons why, like, did something happen, blah blah blah, I know people are going to want to ask questions. I guess I'm just not going to get into it, and I know that's probably really annoying for a lot of you guys, and I'm sorry. But I just ask that, you know, you respect that I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to talk about it. Thanks again to everybody who supported this brand. It's been a big deal to me. Like, you know, you guys really took it on to something that was only selling a few pairs to really blowing it up, to, you know, making it a way that I was able to support my wife and myself, you know. It's funny, I just made a video talking about how I do YouTube full time, but I even mentioned in that video, I'm like, well, I do, but I also do it in conjunction with the support of selling Rhok and RMC Force Rider stuff, which makes up the other chunk of change that I'm missing from not having my normal day job. And now I'm just getting rid of it. And you know, I want you guys to understand it wasn't an easy decision for me to make. I wasn't thrilled about doing this, but it was something I felt like needed to be done. It's like the third time now I've quit like a good paying job that there wasn't an issue with the job itself. It was other things surrounded by the job that I had to quit because of, you know, I ended up having reasons, I guess you could say, to walk away. And it sucks. It sucks walking away from good money. I trust you guys will understand and respect my decision. I'll tell you what, too, wherever Rhok ends up going, whatever happens when the store opens back up, whoever ends up running it, I'll pass that information along on this channel, just because I know there's so much support for Rhok. A lot of you guys, you know, bought products. You know the products are good. And we'll move on from there. I'm really not sponsored by anybody or work for anybody now but myself and YouTube. It's it's kind of a weird thing. Alright guys, catch you on the flip side. Try not to die.
Shit. Think we can rotate the back
challenge? Oh shit, okay. Okay, no, stay.
Made it, though! Made it!
Here we go.
I made it! Good job.
The worst shit ever. There's another really